I'm Dr. Shobha Edward, Principal and Head of the Department of Corporate Secretaryship, KCS Kakinada College of Arts and Science, here to present a few concepts on residential status, how we determine the residential status of an individual, or when an individual becomes a non-resident. So this is one has to pass the litmus test of two broad situations. First, the testing of the basic conditions, followed by the testing of the two additional conditions. Basic conditions are stay in India for at least 182 days in the previous year, and there is a second basic condition which says stay in India for at least 60 days in the previous year and 365 days in 4 years preceding the previous year. So, if one of these basic conditions are fulfilled, then he becomes a resident. So, if a person is a citizen of India and leaves India during the previous year for the purpose of employment, or if he is an Indian citizen who leaves India during the previous year as a true member of an Indian ship, or if a person of Indian citizenship with Indian origin comes to visit India during the previous year, if an individual or HUF satisfies at least one of the two basic conditions subject to the above exemptions, he gets qualified for the second round of tests, that is, the testing of the two additional conditions. But if he does not pass any of the two conditions specified above, his residential status will qualify to be as a non-resident. So the additional conditions are resident of India for at least 2 out of 10 years prior to the previous year, and the second additional condition says stay in India for at least 730 days in 7 years preceding the previous year. So if he satisfies both the additional conditions, then he is a resident and ordinarily resident. If he fulfills one of the additional conditions, or if he fulfills none of the additional conditions, he is a resident and not ordinarily resident. But if he does not fulfill any of the basic conditions, then he is a non-resident. So this is with regard to the determining of residential status of an individual. So, smart learning, happy learning, all the best. Thank you.